Peace, my family. How y'all doing out there today? And welcome to all the woke ones out there and those coming out of that cocoon for the first time. This is your girl, the butterfly, and we about to take off. Let's fly, my family. Came on here today to express when you're going through those stressful moments in life. And I just wanted to share something, that could help and maybe help you, that helped me and that can help you along your journey when you're going through those stressful moments. I know it's hard when you're going through those hard times, and we all go through them. I go through them. We all go through them. And when you're going through those moments, some good tips that can help. Realizing that this stage, when those moments happen, is only temporary. And your time is going to pass. And so, it's for you when you go through those moments to move outside of your emotions and get down to solving the problem. And sometimes when you do have those type of problems, sometimes it's not solved in a day. You have to set a goal and set a plan and execute it. And sometimes going through those trials and tribulations, and it's not easy. But that's going to build your strength, knowing that you can get past those moments. And realizing that certain things that we go through are just moments. Remember that. And just like you're going through that moment, in the next moment, you'll be smiling and laughing. And it's good to always keep a positive attitude in all situations, as much as you can. Because sometimes, you're not going to feel all that great. But that's why it's so important to give yourself the good juice. That good green juice. You know what I'm saying? Because that's going to give you that proper nourishment you need to feel good in the inside, regardless of what's happening on the external. You're going to need that good nourishment also. Also, another tip is having that good soul food, the good encouragement, the words and the scriptures and the tablets of the Most High is great to encourage you and keep you going when you're facing certain obstacles each and every day. That's something to take a look at when you're going through those moments. Get your mind right, and feed yourself, feed your soul that good soul food, because that's what you're going to need. Seriously. And whether that's reading, passage or scriptures, chapter, something that will help you get through that day. Keep your mind right, and also staying away from the negativity, and don't dwell in it, and don't listen to it really at all, because you're going to hear it, it's going to happen, but it's how you respond and how you allow it to bother you, in a sense. And the thing about it is, you have to move where eventually you know what that is, you see what it is, and you just move on. Because you already know what it is, you know. And we gotta stop putting ourselves in situations where it's extremely toxic. If you know deep down that you don't really vibe with certain people, and that's that. And no point of facing yourself into situations that you're going to end up arguing at the end of the day. And who wants to be in that type of state? When you go places, go around people, you want to be in a happy state, not in a sense dreading of what's going to happen. If you have to question before you even decide to make that move, it's just best to leave it where it's at. And stop putting yourselves in situations with people. Again, when you're trying to resolve certain things with people, it's best to resolve it with that person. And that is all. Talk to that person. And that is all. And once you talk to that person, that's it. It's not about that he say, she say, or going to talk about it with everybody else before you actually talk to the person about who you have a problem with. Problems are best faced with that person. Discussing it with the person you have a problem with, even though how hard it might be. We have to learn how to communicate, and whatever problem, whatever you might have with that person, you must discuss with that person instead of discussing it with everybody else. And then someone might go and say, oh, well, this person said this, and it just causes drama and unneeded problems in your life. And again, you have to learn how to build healthier relationships with people and just be honest with how you truly feel in the state that you're in. Because let's just be real. Everybody is going through some form of healing. And whether you realize that or not, we're going through healing. And I'm talking about this for people that are really on a spiritual journey. This is for you when I say that everybody's pretty much on a healing journey. Because that's what a spiritual journey is. It's a healing journey. And this is, to me, in my perspective. And so, again, we have to learn how to just let things be. Everybody is going through things, and we have to allow people to go through, keyword, go through those things. You're not going to be there for long. Go through those things. Some people keep themselves in a state where they're still stuck there, but they haven't figured out that you can move through it. You don't have to continue to keep going through those same states. They haven't figured it out yet. And you have people that may not ever get past certain states because they're comfortable and they don't want to get outside of their comfort zone. Either way, people have to learn how to maneuver through life and realize what it really is. And I guess through time, some people will see. And when you're facing those things, sometimes it is best to face alone, like I said before. Because a lot of people are not going to understand what you're going through, especially people are not going on a spiritual journey. Or some people may not be on a spiritual journey, but they still do somewhat understand. And some people just won't understand. And that's okay. But again, it's not for everybody to understand. We have to learn that what everybody is going through, they're going through for a reason, and everybody has to live out their own life cycles. And that's okay. So we have to allow people to live their life and be there for them, need be, but just allow people that space. And when you're going through those moments and stressful moments, again, it's best faced alone. You don't bother nobody with your energy, whatever you might be dealing with, and you don't pass it and project it off to other people. And it just makes things a lot simpler. This is just my advice. Sometimes I like to call it get a little ducked off, you know what I'm saying? When you're going through things. Now when you're okay, you're cool, and you are right, cool, going on it back out there. But when you are going through things, sometimes it is good to just chill out, you know. But again, that's my advice on that. Of course, stay with your spiritual messages, and people can call it prayer as well. And you know, stay true to how you're feeling and figure out why you're feeling that way. And people have to break holds with things that's been holding you down for so long. You have to break the chains of the generations. You have to break those chains mentally, spiritually, physically, and emotionally. You have to break those type of chains, those holds on things, people, places, and things. You have to break them, because it's only gonna hold you back. So at the end of the day, with the stresses, let it go. Because the thing is, you're only just going straight through. So it's best when you're going through those moments of stress. Let me remind you as well, meditation is a beautiful thing when you're going through those type of moments where you just need to calm and release tension. That's a good method. Some people like to choose to exercise. That's a good method as well. Take a walk in nature. That's a good method as well. Breathing exercises. That's a good method as well. Make sure you're eating the good fruits, live foods, and vegetables. That's a good method as well. Either way, those are things that under stress and stressful situations, those are my tips. And remember, also, when you're trying to keep yourself in a good, positive attitude, affirmations are beautiful when you're trying to keep your mind positive. Feeding yourself the good stuff to yourself. And make sure you out there in your own way. Regardless, giving back in any way that you truly can. And this is not necessarily speaking about money. It's just speaking about giving back in a positive manner. Understand? It's very crucial too, and it will make you feel good. So I just thought that I shared, because I know this could help someone else. So I'm gonna let you guys know again that it's all love my family.